Social media is changing so much in 2025. And if you are not implementing these 8 things on social media, then you're going to find yourself being like, what in the world is going on? In today's video, I'm going to tell you 8 social media trends that you should know about, that you should implement in 2025 if you're going to have the most success. So we all know that all the platforms, they are businesses, right? And so just as much as we change as humans, the social media platforms are changing. And so oftentimes we don't really know what is happening or what has happened. We just find ourselves being like, I'm not getting any views. Nobody's watching my content, right? And you're like, you just can't seem to figure out what happened, right? Like, what happened? And so today I want to tell you what happened, what is happening, so that you're not necessarily being left behind, but that you are revising your content to match what it is that you want to experience. So one of the first things to know is that we already know that there's way more people creating content on the platforms than ever, okay? You look back in 2020, all these people quit their jobs, and then guess what? They all became full-time content creators. And so there's even more people that have decided that they want to create content, because now it's no longer just the 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds, but people that are 40, 50, 60 plus that are becoming content creators and making a significant amount of money online. And so because of that, there is a lot of competition. So now one of the first things that is changing in 2025 is that you're going to have to actually spend more time editing your content. That's just the name of the game. You're going to have to spend more time editing your content. You're not going to be able to do what you normally would do, which could be just film and post, add a little bit of text. No, you're going to actually have to spend some time editing your videos. How do I know? Because it has happened to me and all of my content. I found myself where my TikTok wasn't moving, my Instagram, my YouTube, nothing was moving anymore. And I said to myself, well, what's the difference between what I was doing versus what I am doing? And I'm like, oh, there's way more people, algorithms have changed. And so people are becoming more sensitive to what it is that they are consuming. So you are going to have to learn how to edit your content. That does not mean you have to hire a full-time video editor. It does mean that if you have not downloaded the CapCut app, all right, then you should download the CapCut app and you should use it, okay? Now, CapCut does have a free version, but I will tell you this, you're gonna get way more success with the content using the paid features. I think it's like $8 a month for CapCut. We do have an affiliate link in the description. If you wanna sign up for CapCut, we would love for you to use our link, I'm just saying. And it's a really great way for you to edit. Now, for me, I was never a person that used to edit my videos, but when people stop watching my content, I started to realize I got to do something different, because what I'm currently doing, it's just not working. Okay. And so number one, you're going to have to edit your content a little bit more in 2025. The second thing that is changing as a trend in 2025 is that shorter videos are not working as well. We already know that TikTok made a lot of changes to where you can upload videos up to 60 minutes on TikTok right now. You can film up to 10 minutes on my phone, but you can upload up to 60 minutes on TikTok. And Instagram kept saying, we're not going to do longer content. Instagram just launched 3-minute videos. YouTube launched 3-minute videos. What does that mean? That means they're allowing people to do longer content. Okay, so they're saying that, oh, that's not what we're gonna do, but they're doing it. So why is it happening? It's happening because they need people to spend more time on the platform. Okay, understand this. If you own a social media company and everybody's creating videos and all these videos are 10 seconds, 15 seconds long, and people are not really spending a lot of time watching the content, they're leaving the platform and going somewhere else, that's not gonna be beneficial for you. But also, if you are a social media platform and you get paid when advertisers pay for ads and they're able to put ads on top of different videos, right? Then the platform is going to make money. Let me explain. So like here on YouTube, if this video is 20 minutes long, YouTube has an opportunity to place multiple ad placements in this video the longer that the video is, okay? And so the same thing goes for if on Instagram. If Instagram now starts focusing on longer content, then they're going to be able to insert ads in the middle of our videos or at the beginning or end or however they want to do it, and Instagram is going to make more money as a result. And so the platforms are wanting you to create content that is longer. One, they want people to spend more time on the platform, and two, they want to be able to place advertisers within the content or after the content. So if you're going to have the biggest amount of success this year, you're going to want to make sure you're creating more longer content. Even on YouTube, if you're going to make the most amount of money on a YouTube video, the longer the video, the better. Good video, not just long just to be long, but a good long video. The longer the video is, the better your content is going to perform and the more money you're going to make. The third thing I think is going to happen this year in 2025 is that millions of people are getting ready to download and start using TikTok than ever. I know some people really don't think that it's the case, but here is my thought process. You know, in 2020, when we were all sheltered in place, millions of us came to TikTok to consume content because we were all bored and all the things. And so then, you know, people went back to work and they weren't as on TikTok as much. They still are on TikTok, but you know what I mean. And so then you have 170 million Americans that are on the platform that have it downloaded, but you've got over 100 million Americans that have not downloaded it, some of them in fear of the Chinese government, them having our data and all that type of stuff. Well, we know that right now that the White House here in the US is working directly with TikTok and the Chinese government to do some type of deal to where it makes TikTok safe for Americans and so America can make money. I knew that was going to happen. I've been saying that since 2020, but I digress. And once they tell America TikTok is safe again, guess what's going to happen? All the people that are not on TikTok are going to come to TikTok, right? I mean, it just makes sense. If you tell people it's safe, come there, and they're doing marketing, pushing TikTok, people are going to go there. Because look, it's going to be in America's best interest if once they say TikTok is safe to do marketing to get people onto the platform so that America can make money through TikTok. It just makes sense. So millions of people are going to rush over to TikTok. And so the people that are already there on TikTok creating content are going to experience quite the boost. And then the people that come to TikTok for the first time are going to have quite the amazing experience of what this platform is. And so if you're a creator and you're already creating a vertical content, I strongly encourage you, don't wait for the White House to say TikTok is safe. Start creating and posting your content there now. So that way, when the millions do get there, now you've got all your content there. You're not coming there when everybody gets there, but that you're already there. That's why on my account on TikTok, I'm getting back to posting like how-to videos, how to use this button, how to use this button. Because I know when people come to TikTok, what they're going to be doing is they're going to be searching, how do I do this? And how do I do that? And how do I do this? And I want them to find me. The fourth thing I think is going to happen on social media this year is I think that more creators are going to start creating more content on Facebook Reels and on YouTube. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because the money. People they've been blackballing Mark Zuckerberg and hating on Mark Zuckerberg, but the creators that have been repurposing their short video content on Facebook Reels are making so much money. They are making so much money because of the monetization program. And I think that as creators start getting wind of how much money they're missing on Facebook Reels, that they are going to start actually repurposing their content over to Facebook Reels. But also, I think that more creators are going to start creating strategic content here on a YouTube channel because the amount of money that you can make short and long term on YouTube, it super exceeds any other platform. Okay. And right now, you can make money on Instagram, you can make money on TikTok, but creators are going to start realizing that, hey, I probably should hire a VA and have them repurpose my content onto Facebook Reels, but I also should probably be doing a weekly video on YouTube so I can make more money. Because listen, if you're a full-time content creator, your bills are what they are. And if you want to make more money or you want to deal with inflation, right, then you got to constantly be making more money, very similar to if you have a job. So I think more people are going to be coming to Facebook this year and YouTube. The fifth thing I think is going to happen is that Instagram's monetization program is going to get better. Right now, if we can be honest, the IG monetization program is trash. I mean, it is pure trash, just trash. I've had videos that hit millions of views on Instagram and I don't know how much I made, $5, $20, whatever. Like, it's just trash. And I think that if Instagram is going to compete this year, that they're going to have to make their monetization program a lot better than what it is. Because if creators are getting paid on Instagram, they're going to go to where they're getting paid. That's why so many creators are on TikTok, because they're getting paid a lot in the monetization program. Some of them are making money on Facebook and some of them are making money on YouTube. And so Instagram has got to do something about their monetization program. I think they already know. I don't think that we have to tell them that. I think that they're already aware if they're going to pull people from different places that's paying them, that they've got to pay them. But I think that Instagram, from when they launched their monetization program a while ago, we all made a bunch of money, but the company lost a bunch of money. I think they're trying to figure out how to do it and it benefit the whole. But I think that they're really struggling with that, which is why we haven't really seen a big change in a monetization program. But I do think that it's coming, especially with them doing the 3-minute reels, with them doing trial reels, and then with the talks of Instagram potentially making reels its own platform. Now that one's kind of weird, but we'll talk about that another day, where they're talking about making reels like a TikTok, but I don't know about that. So monetization program for Instagram. The sixth thing I think is going to happen this year is that Threads is going to become even more of a competitive player. Listen, last month alone, I made $500 from Threads. $500. That money is paying for somebody's salary in my company, okay? Somebody, listen, just from posting different written threads on Instagram's threads, Meta's threads, right? I think that more people are going to start seeing the power of creating content on threads. Because here's the deal. I tell people this all the time, that you're already creating verbal content, like video content. Why not just turn it into bullet points and actually post it on threads and get people talking and getting your assistant engaging? Like, if one of them pops up or a couple of them pop up, you start making money from the content that you already have, and your threads is connected to your Instagram. So right now, my threads account is continuously growing, and as a result, my Instagram account continues to grow. So I'm watching people follow me on Instagram, and at first I was like, what's happening? And I'm like, oh yeah, my numbers on threads are going up, and up. And then people are finding my Instagram and they're coming over and they're following my Instagram. But not only that, to make money from just written posts that I'm turning my video posts into written posts is second to none. And I think that more creators are going to start seeing what is happening with Instagram threads or Meta threads, and they're going to start creating content over on threads. And I think that people are going to be making a significant amount of money. I know friends that are making thousands of dollars from threads every single month just because they post threads and they engage with the content. All right, we got 2 more. Number 7, creator monetization on LinkedIn. So, okay, I know that LinkedIn still kind of has a reputation of as a professional place to get a job, but LinkedIn has been improving like crazy. So it's been one of the greatest places to network, especially if you're a coach or consultant or a speaker. Now, content creators are over on LinkedIn creating written content. LinkedIn launched Shorts last year, so now people are creating more LinkedIn Shorts than ever. And I think that if LinkedIn is going to continue to be a player and try to play at a higher game, I think that LinkedIn, maybe by the end of the year, is going to start like introducing monetization. I don't have any insight on this. I'm not connected with the LinkedIn team, but I think that if LinkedIn is going to be a power player with all the other social media platforms, that LinkedIn is going to figure out a way to have LinkedIn monetization. I mean, I think it just makes sense. Anytime you're trying to get creators to come to a platform and spend time there, the creators have to ask themselves, how is this going to benefit my bottom line? Yes, I can build an audience, but how is this going to benefit my bottom line? And I think that LinkedIn is going to start talking to us about a monetization program. I don't have any insight. I just think that's going to happen. And then number 8, I believe that creators are going to start creating more paid subscription communities. Now, why is that? Because if you are a creator right now, you're getting paid when you're creating content per views, you're getting paid working with brands, but creators are going to finally realize the power of their communities, where very similar to like Twitch, like, someone can pay $5 a month and stream somebody's stream, for just $5. And if you get 10,000, 100,000, however many thousand people paying you $5, that's a significant amount of money. And so I think that creators are going to finally start creating more paid communities where people can access more of their content for a small amount of money, right? So like, just think about this. Let's do the math. Let's just say that you got a creator who has 100,000 followers, right? And let's just say they're able to get 10,000 of their followers, I'm doing the math, times $5, okay? Well, that is $50,000 a month. If they can get 10,000 of their community, paying them $5. But if that creator actually has 100,000 people to actually pay them $5, and that's $500,000 a month. Right? How many people can spend $5? We all can spend $5 to do that, right? And I think the creators will start creating content on the outside, but then also saying the rest of this is behind the paywall. And for people to pay $5, it's nothing. You can't go out to eat and get anything for $5. You can't even get a Wendy's biggie bag for $5. It's at least $6 at Wendy's, right? And so I think that more creators are seeing the value or going to see the value of having a paid community where people will pay to get into. to a very small amount, but have a volume number of people to do so. So now these are the 8 trends that I really think that is going to take over in 2025. I strongly encourage you to take a look at all 5 of them and figure out which one you can implement now, which one you can do by summertime, and then which one can be done by fall, because it's happening whether we like it or not. And it's just important that we are making changes as they're happening and not necessarily waiting for things to happen. All right. Now, if you're someone and you enjoyed this video, make sure you give a like to this video, subscribe to the channel. I got 2 videos come out every single week. But in addition to that, if you're needing help with building a small business, like you're like, I create content, I need to figure out how to monetize and all the things, that I want to invite you to work with us. I have a course that's called Vertical Video Mastery, where I teach you how to create amazing videos, how to go viral, how to make money from your content, but more importantly, how to sell products and services. And so there's a link in the description if you're interested in that course. Other than that, I will see you in the next one.